Like a lot of families in the Midwest, we've been caught up in the economic slowdown, and my husband has been unemployed for 3 of the last 5 years. You have to be the one to reach out for help, especially when you've been a person that has been serving and offering help. It's very, very difficult to do that. It takes a lot of humility. It takes you, or it took me at least, getting pushed to the point that I didn't have a choice. I really had to reach out for help. So one of the biggest lessons I've learned through that is by being able to put my own feelings aside as I am able to receive help, it really helps bless other people. But that still there's that hard part of this should never have happened to me. You know, I went to college, I have a 4-year degree, I've done all of the right things, I've saved money, I've budgeted, I've tithed, I've done all of these things, and yet here I am. How could that have possibly happened? As a person who's always provided for themselves and been able to provide for their family, that there ought to be some other option. There ought to be some other way that I can work out this situation, this shortfall of incoming money to expenses. And then when you figure out it's just not going to happen, you have to start looking for alternatives. It was kind of the last hope for me, because I still have other needs, but I knew at least my church family would be there to help me. And I knew that my kids would eat, which is ultimately the most important thing. Our saying of the last 6 to 8 months has been nobody's dead and nobody's dying. But it was just a huge relief as the mom and the provider of the family to know that they were going to be able to eat. I know when I went through, it was kind of near the end of the group, there were, I think, 5 or 7 families still behind me, and I can tell you that the shelves were pretty much empty. I could just really tell that as a Ginghamsburg family that we are serving a lot of folks, and that's huge resources that are needed to fill those shelves every week and to make sure that families do go away with what they need. I saw so many people smiling and just appreciative that they had a hot, amazing meal that night, and you just really could feel the appreciation in the room.